Hi everyone, or others might perceive us depending of our personality type and eneatype. I think this video might help to determine or to be sure about your type or the type of other, by paying attention to what people think or say about each other. Our first function, others want us to be less like this. They want us to stop being like this because it is our natural functioning. We constantly do it, overdo it, it is hard to stop it. They want us to be more like our lower function, or function 4, 8 and 7. For the function 2 and 3, I have the impression sometimes they want us to be less like the 3 and more like the 2, and other times they want us to be more like the 2 and less the 3. For the eneatype, others want us to be less like our eneatype, and they want us to be more like our eneatype of integration. For the instinctual variant, others want us to be less like our first instinctual variant and more like our second or third instinctual variant. For the tree type, others want us to be less like our first number, that we are too much like this, and that they want us to be more like our second or third number. Or others might perceive each triad of the Enneagram. For the triad thinker 5, 6, 7, they might be seen as people who think too much, who overthink, who worry a lot, want to know too much, that they should more listen to their instinct and hearts, to take more care of their body and take more action, that they should do more, and to express more their feeling, take more care about their relation, take more care of their image. For the triad feeler, the 2, 3 and 4, they might be seen as people who are too emotional, too social, too much oriented relation, too much focus on their self-image. That they should listen more to their head and instinct, to think more, to do more research, having more knowledge, and to take more care of their body and take more action, that they should do more for themselves and less for others. For the triad doer, the 8, 9 and 1, they might be seen as people who are too focused, even obsessed with their body, they do too much things, that they should listen more to their heart and head, to be more in tune with their feeling, take more care about their relation, and to think more, to do more research, having more knowledge. It is how they might be perceived by others, but objectively, I think they are not too much or too less of something. We are all biased by our own perception and preferences, wanting others to be more like us, which is impossible. We are all different. It is just their preferences, a part of their personality, their natural functioning, how they navigate life. One of the three triads we always dominate as a preference in the personality of someone, the instinct action, or the heart feeling, or the head thinking. Of course, it is not accurate for everyone, because those are just big patterns. And also it can be less accurate for the eneatype 3, 6 and 9. In the psychological type, it is similar when introvert want extrovert to be more introverted and extrovert want the introvert to be more extroverted. It is just different functioning. And one of the four functions will always dominate our functioning, sensing or intuition or thinking or feeling. People might see TE as people who act too fast, who work too much, too rational, FI as too sensitive, too vulnerable, FE as too emotional, too manipulative, too social, TI as people who always want to be right, too logic, too precise, NI as too psychic, crazy, misunderstood, naive, too much in their head, too calm, too strange, NE as too chaotic, scattered, childish, too friendly, too weird, SE as too immature, too irresponsible, and SI as too strict, too rigid, too oriented family and tradition. Other people, by noticing and wanting us to be less like ourselves, less like our natural functioning, they help us to grow, improve, be more aware of the other part of ourselves, to be more balanced, more mature, But if they exceed the limit, if they do it too much, they don't respect us, they try to shape us into someone we are not. As a result, we are not ourselves in stress and not operating in our natural, normal functioning. We need a healthy dose of push to improve, grow, to be more mature, to be supported and helped, not forced, shaped into a personality, functioning that is not ours. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.